Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to MOVIEidol. So I want to talk about the second battle at the Hilltop. Is it the second one? The second one that I can remember anyways happening at the Hilltop, and that is going to be between our group and the Whisperers. That is likely going to be happening in episode 11. At least that's my prediction right now. I think I actually have every episode planned out. I'm going to do a video later on this week talking about that though, like breaking down or I guess predicting each episode from episode 9 to 16 and where I think things are going to be happening. I'll talk about it a little bit here because it kind of ties into this video and the stuff with Battle at the Hilltop, but yeah, I think I have it down with this anyways. But of course, before we begin, I do have to warn you for spoilers for the mid-season finale and I guess the rest of season 10, the first half anyways, and spoilers for the comics as well. Just stuff surrounding the Whisperer War arc and things that happened to Alpha, things that happened to the Hilltop, and I guess kind of the Commonwealth, just like, yeah, basically all of the Whisperer War arc. Also, if you're new here, make sure to be a subscriber. If you want more Walking Dead content like this, I will be posting a Rick video later on. I don't know if it's going to be out today. I actually have everything planned. I'm working on all my videos today, but I don't know if it's going to be scheduled tomorrow or if it's going to be coming out in a few hours or whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a Rick Grimes video surrounding season 10 and some stuff on the Rick Grimes movie. And also I have a Virgil and Michonne video coming out too. That's likely going to be tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, if you want more Walking Dead content like that, just make sure to be a subscriber. So the battle at the Hilltop is happening. It's for sure happening because we see shots of it happening in the trailer for season 10B. And I'm super excited about this because of, I guess, the look of the battle. In the comic, when it happened, it wasn't too exciting. From what I remember anyways, I wasn't that excited about it. Like, sure, it was happening and it was something, I guess, interesting to see happening. But, I mean, I don't know. Something happened during the Whisper War arc that saw a lot of my interest kind of die out. And I think it had to do with killing Alpha off, to be honest. I really think it had to do with killing her off so early. She died before the Whisper War arc started. Like, I guess her death triggered the war. So when that happened, it definitely hurt my interest in the Whisperers, which is why I think they're keeping Alpha around for a lot longer. Not because of me, but because everyone else felt the same way too. Or I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of other people felt that. During the battle at the Hilltop in the comic, Alpha's actually already dead at this point, so it's kind of interesting to see Alpha surviving past that point because, I mean, we know she's going to die at some point in season 10B. I think it's going to be episode 13, and we'll talk about that in a second. But we see all these shots here of the battle at the Hilltop. We see Aaron, he's leading the charge, and also Eugene is there, so that confirms that he hasn't left for the Commonwealth yet. Now, when is this happening? My theory or idea, I guess, is that it's happening in episode 11. And the reason why is because I think episode 9 is going to focus on the cave cliffhanger and stuff like that. There will be some other Whisperer stuff, other things in Alexandria with Gamma arriving there to speak with Gabriel and stuff like that. There's going to be all of that. And I think by the end of the episode, they'll all escape. And, you know, episode 10 will focus likely on Negan and the Whisperer camp, some stuff with Beta going to that RV. There's going to be a bunch of stuff going on there. They'll probably touch on some stuff with people going to the Hilltop and etc. But episode 11 is going to be the big battle episode because episode 12 is Michonne's final episode, right? That's why I think this battle is happening in episode 11 because they normally don't show footage for anything past episode, like for episode 14, 15, and 16. At least this early on. It's possible that some of these shots are from episode 13 maybe, but I think it's all from episode 9 to 12 with maybe one shot, like that shot of Alpha, maybe being from episode 13. And actually, I guess I will talk about that here since I just brought that up. But episode 9, I think, is going to focus on the cave cliffhanger. Our characters are trapped down there. Some characters are going to escape. And I'll do a video talking about who I think is going to die in that episode. Episode 10 will, of course, focus on Negan, the Whisperers, all that spy stuff, things to do with Gamma and etc. Episode 11 is going to be the battle at the Hilltop, where I do think a character is going to die. Gabriel, Aaron, one of those characters could die during this moment. The Hilltop is going to lose this battle. I guess kind of. They don't really, they actually win the battle, but they lose the Hilltop. Like the Hilltop is completely burnt down. Like they do plan to rebuild, but it's completely burnt down. Episode 12 will then be Michonne's final episode, and obviously a lot of that stuff it's going to be very emotional, and obviously she has a ton of weapons that she's going to bring back with her, hopefully anyways. Hopefully it wasn't a trick, or yeah, hopefully she comes back with those weapons, which I think will help them in the battle with the Horde that will come at Alexandria in episode 15, I think, episode 14, 15. And then we get episode 13, which I think we're going to get some stuff to do with Beta and other characters at Alexandria. Potentially, this also could happen in episode 10. Like some of those shots there with Beta and them at Alexandria, that could definitely happen in episode 10 or even in episode 9. Like that stuff it's kind of unrelated. Rosita is also there when that happens, but we also see Rosita at the battle at the Hilltop later on. So I would imagine when she's at the battle that's already after everything that happened at Alexandria. Anyways, I see episode 13 ending with Alpha dying. And I think she's going to die by Negan. And the reason why I think this is because the battle at the Hilltop in episode 11 is likely going to have Daryl versus Beta. And if Beta's going to be away, I doubt Negan is going to be there. That's the thing. Like, he obviously could be there, but I don't see him being there. I think he's going to stay with Alpha for the next little while, because if he's there, then he's fighting back against the Hilltop and stuff like that. And Daryl and them will see him as being one of them. And I just don't think they're going to go there with that. I think Negan's going to stay behind. And I think episode 12 obviously is the whole Michonne thing, so they're not going to be able to touch on any of the Whisperer stuff. And then we'll get 13 where they focus on some of the stuff that happened between Alpha and Negan, what they've been up to for the last however long. We'll get some crazy stuff with Alpha and that shot of her bleeding and stuff like that. And I think at the end, Negan could just cut her head off, because I think that's going to be the big cliffhanger for that episode. Like, I don't see Alpha making it to episode 16, 15, or even 14, because that's so close to the end of the war. But I also don't see her dying in episode 9, 10, or 11 sort of thing. 12 is going to be Michonne's final episode, at least it's rumored to be right now. So I'm just thinking, yeah, it has to be 13. And this way, 14 is the reaction to Alpha's death. Negan finally arrives back to Alexandria, potentially with Alpha's head, which would just be amazing. Everyone freaks out, and then in that episode, Beta finds Alpha's headless corpse and freaks out. That horde is unleashed. That's the big cliffhanger for episode 14. All of our characters are like happy, celebrating that Alpha's dead. They think the war is done, sort of thing, when they see this massive horde coming at Alexandria. And then, yeah, that's the big cliffhanger. Episode 15, they're dealing with that huge horde, maybe using the weapons that Michonne left behind, and etc. And then we get 16, where the Whisperers will finally be defeated, and then Eugene will make his way to the Commonwealth finally, and then Maggie will return. And then, yeah, boom. I think that's it. I really think that's it. And this is all based on episode 11 and 12, because 12 is supposed to be Michonne's final episode. I think this battle is going to happen in 11. And so where you see those characters placed in the trailer, I mean, yeah, if you've read the comics, you kind of know where everything is going to be placed. Obviously, things could change around, but I think this is roughly going to be it, because things will change. Like during the battle at the Hilltop, what happens in the comic is the Hilltop, obviously, they fight Beta and the Whisperers. Lydia also fights back against the Whisperers, really letting them know and letting us, the audience, know that Lydia is not a Whisperer anymore. She's completely, well, abandoning that belief system and abandoning that cult and whatever. The Hilltop will burn down completely. I guess not completely. There will be some buildings left. I imagine the Barrington house will still be there. A lot of it will be probably destroyed, though. Like certain walls will be caved in. The insides will be all messed up. A lot of the gates will be down and stuff like that. The Whisperers will die. Most of the Whisperers do die, but Beta and obviously I'm guessing a few dozen others leave. It's not like all the Whisperers come here anyways. It's just like a little group that Beta takes with him. So Hilltop wins, right? But I mean, they just kind of lost everything, which I think is for sure going to happen based off of the shots we see in the season 10B trailer, because we see shots with Whisperers holding bows with flaming arrows. This is already teasing that. They're going to be shooting all of that. The Hilltop will be completely on fire. It's going to all burn down. We actually see some really awesome shots of Daryl with his wing repaired on his vest. He has this really awesome weapon, and yeah, like he's here during this battle too. So you know this battle is going to be a very big deal. I think when you compare this battle to the battle during the All Out War arc, this one will win easily. I mean, just based off the visuals anyways, it already wins. So Daryl versus Beta round 2 is likely going to happen, because Beta should be there. It's possible that Angela Kang is going to change it up and maybe he's not there, but I think he's going to be there. Like I said, Negan likely won't be there. He's probably going to stay back with Alpha. And so my predictions for the battle are pretty simple. I think they're going to fight. A lot of people are going to die. Some of our main characters could die. A potential death is Aaron. He's someone that I'm actually really, really worried about. With Rosita and Eugene, I'm not too scared about them. But with Aaron, because of the arc he's had this season and because of all the screen time he's getting, I'm a little worried about that character, because he's leading the charge, because he's transformed so much as a character this season and just in his belief systems. And I don't know, I'm a little concerned for that character. And also another character I'm concerned for is Gabriel, because he likely could die around this point. We see a shot of him with this shotgun and stuff. I don't know when this is happening. This could be happening after he leaves Alexandria. Maybe this is episode 10 right here. The point is, it's scary because he dies at this point in the comic. Yes, Sadiq recently died, so I don't know if they would kill him off and ruin that entire, that whole family dynamic because they just killed Sadiq off. But there's no rule set in stone for that. Like, they could easily do that. So because he died in the comic, because that moment is coming up soon, I'm a little worried for that character. And yeah, there might be some other characters that could die, but it's mostly just those two that I'm really, really worried about. I will say it is weird that Connie Kelly and Jerry aren't there for that fight. I mean, Ezekiel's not there either, but then again, he's also sick. So where's Connie and Kelly? Why aren't they there? Did one of them die? Did both of them die in that cave? What happened there? This also is how they could be setting up Maggie's return, because the Hilltop is burnt down, and yeah, they're going to need help from Georgie, from Maggie, and all of their resources. So Maggie comes back to help. Boom. She sees the Hilltop, it's all burning down, and yeah, she comes back to help them. But overall, I'm really hyped. I really am. I'm so hyped for the second half of the season. I hate that it's December right now. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited for all that kind of stuff, but it's like, I just want it to be February 23rd already. I just want to start getting back into the whole Walking Dead mindset, because this first half, I don't know, for me, I just really, I enjoyed it. Obviously, I really did enjoy it, but something happened around episode 6 or 7 where I lost a lot of interest in, I guess I didn't lose interest. I just wasn't as excited as I thought I was, because it didn't seem like they were really going anywhere with the first half. Like once episode 7 happened and we got the trailer for episode 8, I was like, yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's happening for 8. I'm hoping for something. And then once we watched 8, I was like, oh, okay, this second half looks really, really good. I mean, they got to pay off a lot of stuff, right? Like this entire arc is coming to a close. The Whisperer arc is coming to a close within the next 8 episodes. It is going to end this season. So yeah, I'm excited. But let me know what you guys all think. Post your predictions for the battle at the Hilltop. Do you think the Hilltop's going to burn down? Also, do you have any death predictions? Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.